Welcome back mga kapamilya dito sa NCAA Season 94. EAC Generals kontra sa San Beda Red Lions, pero lamang ang San Beda sa score na 32-25. Alam niyo mga kapamilya, dito sa NCAA, meron tayong ginagawang NCAA Tour every Thursday. At nung July 26, nung nakaraan, sa EAC, nagtungo ang lahat ng crew natin dito. So, para mas maging special yon, meron din tayong NCAA Battle of the Bands co-presented by JBL. So, tara at sabay-sabay natin panoorin ito. Alam niyo kung si kasamang Anton Rojas at si Coach Hammer andyan, I'm sure sila rin yung sumali sa Battle of the Bands. Kung gusto niyo naman makijoin sa saya sa amin, meron din kami ngayong August 2, this Thursday. Pupunta kami sa Colegio de San Juan de Letran. Ang magbabakbakan ay ang Letran Knights at ang CSB Blazers. So pwede kayo makijoin sa saya dyan, abangan namin kayo. Kung gusto niyo rin mag-comment sa game today, pwede pa rin kayo mag-tweet sa amin kay Anton at Coach Hammer using the hashtag NCAA Season 94, hashtag Galing NCAA. There will be more updates, more analysis, and more comments pagbabalik lang dito ng NCAA Season 94.
Nagpapatuloy ang banggaan sa pagitan ng San Beda University at Emilio Aguinaldo College dito sa loob ng PhilOil Flying V Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Ang ating talaan at half 32 para sa mga Bedista at 25 naman para sa mga Emilians. Maraming salamat sa pagtutok ngayon, Anton Ross, alongside PSC Strength and Conditioning Coach Martin Antonio aka Coach Hammer. It's been a highly entertaining first half. Bugarin of really showing us something new, but Robert Bolick, is showing us the usual stuff from the King Lion.
Kumbaga malalim yung bunot kay Rustan Bugarin, 8 points, 5 boards, and an assist. Robert Bolick, rinse and repeat yan. Lagi na lang nabibigyan ng pagkakataon. Siya talaga nagdadala ng laban para sa San Beda Red Lions. Makikita natin sa ating stats, Anton. Field goal shooting, the EAC Generals having a better shooting day, but the Red Lions are having more opportunities on the foul line, and their starters really capitalizing. 24 starter points to 15, and this is the big number, Anton. 18 turnovers compared to 8. Talking about the EAC Generals, ang dami nilang itinapon na bola. Swerte pa nga sila, 8 puntos pa lang ang nakukuha ng San Beda dyan sa turnovers na yan.
And of course, Robert Bolick really leading the way. 9 of the 24 starters points nanggaling sa kanya. Clint Rodriguez is having one of his best games of the season so far. He's got 7 points. Very aggressive, especially with his drives to the basket. Pero ito ang storya para sa EAC. Rustan Bugarin rebounding, shooting these dirt-like fadeaways, and even setting up his teammates. I don't care if San Beda trained in Miami. I want to know where Bugarin trained.
Hey, whatever he had for lunch. Dahil maganda ang inilalaro niya ngayon. But going to the second quarter, the second unit of the San Beda Red Lions, giving them enough lift. Dahil dikit na dikit yung laban natin yung hindi pa sila makaarangkada talaga.
At ito naman si Robert Bolick. We know he's in the process of wanting to be great and wanting to learn things from the great players, and that is why we're seeing a lot of special things mula kay Bolick.
And for the San Beda Red Lions, Bolick scores 9 points. Doliguez with 7, Quicote with 4. Para naman sa EAC Generals, Bugarin with 8, Lamino with 7, and Jerome Garcia with those 2 baskets in the second quarter.
Now, I want to ask you, Coach Hammer, as the rebounding story shows us that EAC is actually, or has actually tallied more than San Beda, 16-15. Why has EAC been able to grab those many rebounds against the Red Lions, who are very aggressive and one of the perennial candidates for top rebounding team in the NCAA?
Well, last year they were number 2 in the NCAA when it comes to rebounding. Talking about the San Beda University Red Lions, number 1 was the LPU Pirates. But Anton, we need to go deeper to the box score. Kung titignan mo, San Beda had 9 offensive rebounds compared to just 5. And they converted a lot of second chance points, Anton. Dito, tabla lang tayo first to second chance, but those opportunities to really shoot again and to break that momentum na nakukuha from the defensive end ng EAC is another thing that they need to be considering.
Once again, we'd like to thank everybody who are tuned in right now to SND, everybody tuned in to Liga, sa mga kababayan natin watching wherever you are around the world on the Filipino channel, at sa mga nanonood via live streaming on their gadgets. Maraming salamat po. Anton Rojas and Martin Antonio on the call, and we have Roxanne Montealegre with us at courtside. Bautista looking for Jerome Garcia, and now Robert Bolick is taking the responsibility of trying to stop Garcia. And I was just saying that. Bolick with a steal, giving it to James Quicote. Robert Bolick is constantly trying to find challenges for himself.
And that's what you want to see from students of the game. You want to be better, you need to take on different challenges for yourself. Might be defending the best guy on the other team, or it could be making your teammates better. And other facets of his game that he can work on, not only in scoring and taking charge in the game.
Garcia shoots it from way out, bothered by Bolick. Bolick gets the basketball from Bocon. Bolick, binigay dito kay Canlas.
Oh, threading the needle with that pass.
And Bolick is...
Naninervyos si Coach Boyet eh. Nakikita mo, hawak yung puso eh. Napapapalakpak lang. Birthday, ginulat eh.
Bolick is wondering why Canlas did not catch that ball.
Dahil binigyan na nga niya ng isang magandang pasa sa fast break. Libre rin kasi si James Canlas nung pag-penetrate.
Bautista umatake. That's good penetration by Bautista. Just could not finish.
Actually, yung pag-atake nga niya, medyo yumuko pa eh. Hindi nakatingin sa ring nung itinira. Pero ito talagang nakatingin sa ring. Ito si JV Mocon with that looping, high-arcing jump hook.
Cruz. Defended by James Canlas. This is a defensive lineup by Coach Boet Fernandez.
Na nakita mo yung length na meron yung team na to. And I could even switch up of Tana dyan sa lineup na yan.
Oh yeah, actually.
Pwede kong ilabas si Tangwa, papasok ko si Oftana, which more length, more athleticism.
You're right about that. Samantala, bola napunta kay Donald. Donald shooting it over Hamado Lamino. Hindi makapaniwala si Hamado Lamino.
Like 9 times out of 10, hindi naman nakakapaniwala si Hamado Lamino na iniiskoran siya. But Donald Tangwa putting the jab step in, shooting that jump shot in front of the defender and giving them a 13-point lead.
San Beda University with a 6-0 start here in the third quarter.
Welcome back mga kapamilya dito sa NCAA Season 94. Alam nyo, napakaswerte nyo ngayon dahil kasama natin ang Philippine star maker sa basketball na si Coach Ato Badulado. Hello, Coach.
Good afternoon to all NCAA fans.
Hello, thank you for being here. First question, Coach. Ano yung pakiramdam nyo whenever you see your old players become really successful like Coach Ronnie Magsanok, Benji Paras?
Well, of course, I'm very happy for them. And it seems like it was only yesterday that we were starting the team, and now they have finished their playing and are now coaching their respective teams. So karangalan ko yan na naging players ko sila.
Coach, you also had in your belt the 16-time championships of your juniors team. Coach, how were you able to perfect the system?
Well, it was not easy. Start, nangangapa kami. We used to get blown out also by 20, 30 points until I was able to get the proper players and inject my system in them. Well, I'm happy that they were able to respond. Lahat ng naging successful, I owe it to the players.
Thank you so much for that, Coach. And last na po, baka po may mensahe kayo for Coach Boyet, who's also celebrating his birthday.
Well, happy birthday to Boyet. I think his birthday was yesterday. And I'm happy that he's coaching the Beda team and he has been very successful. And also, kinukumusta ko si Anton tsaka yung katabi niyang kailangan yata ng suklay para magumanda yung ano.
Coach, maraming salamat po, Coach Ato.
Ay, nako, Coach Ato Badolato, of course, Anton, our one of our stalwarts sa Beda, my athletic director, and kala mo kalmado when it comes to coaching, when he coaches, oh my gosh, brings out the best in his players. Medyo mahina naman yung mga dumaan sa kanya. I mean, batch na lang natin. Di ba? JV Casio, Coach Yuri Escueta, Jay Agbayani, Coach Ford Arao.
That was a scary lineup.
Oh, and talking about scary, Anton, itong foul na to was scary pag close out ni Bugarin. Ito, landing spot foul, and it's very delikado yan. But talking about the winning tradition that Coach Ato, he would always tease me whenever I see him na mas nauna pa raw ako naubo. A very, very fun guy, and now the athletic director of the Beda University. Really an institution. Pero grabe, no, batch pa lang natin yun. How about the earlier batches ni Renren?
I know.
Ito si Renren, Britre Roma, Chris Calagio.
Every time we get into this conversation about the past, I get very nostalgic. I mean, Renren Ritualo won 2 championships.
LA Tenorio.
Yeah, after Renren won back-to-back a couple years later, panahon naman ni LA.
Oh.
He said he won a championship in his third year, season 75.
After he moved on, it was our batch na natin nila JV Casio, and then batch nila OG Menor, Borgie Hermida. They kept on churning and churning. And he was really the first guy to incorporate recruiting when it comes to high school basketball, na pumupunta sila sa pupunta ang Beda Red Cubs sa mga probinsya para mag-recruit ng players. And ngayon, naging worldwide na nga ang recruitment natin.
And Coach Ato Badolato was talking about Coach Boyet Fernandez, 3 out of 3 as an NCAA champion coach. Season 89, Season 90, and 93. He wants to be a champion in Season 94. And this is the guy that will help him win his 4th championship and go 4 out of 4. Robert Bolick.
On their 6th possession, Anton, nakita mo kanina, Bolick passed on the first 5. And then he took it upon himself. Ito dahil maganda yung pagkakatakbo niya sa lane.
And just like that, Coach Hammer, ang laki na ng lamang ng Beda University. That was the first field goal of EAC in the third quarter.
That's a 13-3 run. Ayan. And ito, so go EAC. Ito, watching my cousin CJ Kadua. Sabi ni Lord, good luck, EAC Generals.
Lauren Dionisio goes and Beda Fine Animal Red and White. And Danilo Factor supporting the defending champs by watching the game via live stream. Pa-shoutout naman dyan. Yes! Danilo, thank you for watching. Mabuhay ka.
Mga nakatutok sa atin dyan. Magandang hapon po. Gabi na ba? Hapon pa lang. 5:30. Dapit hapon.
Mark Carino, another guy with a lot of potential.
Oh, definitely. If you're 6'8", could shoot from the outside and can defend the rim, you have that letter P word on you, potential.
And you were just talking about him, letting it fly from the outside. Carino. Gonzalez. And Quecote just staying in front of him. Oh, Amado Lamino hindi naka-establish ng kanyang pwesto.
The first quarter, 14 points ang EAC. But ever since that, 13 na lang. Dry spell for the Generals, Anton.
5 minuto at 38 segundo na lang ang natitira dito sa third quarter. San Beda University hinahanap ang kanilang pangatlong panalo dito sa season 94. They had one game postponed. That was the game against JRU, which was supposed to take place noong July 17. And again, Robert Bolick is able to draw a foul.
Alam mo, he plays eerily similar to the role that Pong Escobar played. Siya yung two-guard, pero siya yung nag-set up ng table. It gives an opportunity. This was batch 06.
Yeah.
He gives an opportunity for his other teammates to be in spots. Dahil sa sobrang galing niya mag-create ng tira.
I'll tell you a story about Robert Bolick. He told me na nung unang bumalik si Coach Boyet Fernandez, and it wasn't Coach Boyet who recruited Robert, it was Coach Jamay.
Yes.
He felt like he had to start from scratch. At nung una nilang laro, hindi daw siya ginamit. Bumalik sa pagiging bangko si Robert Bolick. And he had the confidence to tell Coach Boyet Fernandez, give me a chance. I am your best defender here. And that's when the relationship of Coach Boyet Fernandez and Robert Bolick really started. And he's proving it. He also proved that he can play defense, not just one side of the ball.
Well, after you make a championship clinching 3-point shot, I think all the confidence should be given to you by your coach. But given an opportunity, Robert Bolick has faced adversity before, climbing up the ranks, and it won't be the last time that he would face adversity in his life, and it bodes well for his character.
No, but that story that I told you about, that happened.
That
happened before all the championships.
After nung una nila kay Coach Jamaic, nung pagbalik ni Coach Boyet.
Pagbalik ni Coach Boyet. So he earned the respect of Coach Boyet Fernandez.
Lagi naman gano'n, Anton, eh. Pagka nagkakaroon ng coaching change, ang laging sinasabi ng mga coaches is walang slot na assured.
Samantala, Donald Tangwa able to score on the reverse. Triple on the way. Tangwa gobbles up the rebound. And Tangwa will get the ball to Raj Tonko. Carino. Balik ang bola dito kay Robert Bolick. What will the King Lion do? Bolick giving it to Carino. Carino shoots a three. And there it is. You knew it was going down, Coach Hammer.
Definitely. Nakaset yung paa niya. Last year, he was miscast playing the post. Ngayon, nakikita natin that he is more of a stretch for pick and pop. Nakaset yung paa. High arcing shot. Good look for Kenmark Carino. Ito yung nararo ni Donald Tangco yung depensa ni Lamino. Ayun, basic pick and pop. Tingnan mo ito. Nakaset yung paa niya. It's a rhythm step. 1-2. And then good look. Clean look para dito kay Kenmark Carino.
That's the fourth assist in the game para kay Robert Bolick. Hamadu Lamino. Bitin ang kanyang tira at mananatili ang bola sa EAC.
Ito, mabigat yung numero na to. 6 na assists para sa San Beda. 4 galing kay Robert Bolick.
Yeah.
And how about that? Almost fabricating all the points for his team.
You know, he could score a lot of points if he wanted to.
Oo naman. Dahil meron nga siyang shot creating ability. Shot for himself and shot for his teammates. He can create those.
Carino against Bugarin.
And then this kid, Kenmark Carino, bata pa pala to, 20 years old.
A lot of young players here actually. Sometimes I get surprised at the age of the players.
And they would start to make you feel old. Pagka ganun eh. Say, there were still times that you could still remember, tayo pa yung naglalaro on those spots. Pero ngayon, grabe.
Tonko missing on that three. And Bolick fouls Bautista on that rebound.
Tinamaan pa to si Robert Bolick sa pagland doon ni Juju Bautista. Ito maganda yung pagkaka-box out sa kanya. Medyo bahagya pang tinamaan. Nasiko tong si Robert Bolick. Buti hindi napalakas.
Mendoza. Trying to get it inside to Bugarin.
Ang dami na nilang ganun, Anton. Yung mga errant passes na hindi mo naman alam saan mapupunta. Tapos ang lalakas pa kaya na outside.
Bowling. Same play, different side. Carino could not get the same result. Balik ang bola dito sa Generals. Gonzalez.
Hindi nila nakita yung pag-slide ni Lamino doon, Anton. Libre na sana, nakakuha siya ng magandang pin down.
I actually feel that Aguinaldo Lamino is not getting enough opportunities dito sa laban na to.
Nakita mo kanina on that screen and roll, nakawala na to si Mendoza. Pag-slide ni Lamino, nasa likuran na niya yung defender. Basic dump na lang yun pero buti na lang nakakuha tong si Bugarin ng foul dun sa atake niya na yun.
Babalik po ang Season 94 ng NCAA dito lang sa SNA. HL Aguinaldo Lamino started off the season with a monster performance, 34 points and 16 rebounds kontra sa LPU. We thought this would be a major comeback for Aguinaldo Lamino, but he only grabbed 8 rebounds sa kanilang huling laban kontra sa Perpetual in that matchup against the collector Prince Ese.
Well, after you score 34 points and grab, how many? 16 boards? They would be sending the house for you. Kaya medyo nahihirapan din si Aguinaldo Lamino. Kita mo, Anton, bawat slide niya off the pick and roll, dalawang tao ang sumasalo sa kanya. And it's the responsibility of his teammates to maximize those looks Pagka nakakalibre siya, kailangan bigyan mo rin talaga ng bola. Dahil nakaka-finish na to si Aguinaldo Lamino. Last game lang sinupalpal siya ng 5 beses ni Prince Eze. Kaya medyo mababa din yung field goal shooting niya.
Robert Bowling. It seems like he's trying to make every game a learning experience for him.
Well, if you're ripe for the pros, you should be getting each rep and making it count.
Parang the way he plays, it's like he's savoring every possession and every moment. Bugarin. Oh! And you can see in the face of Aguinaldo Lamino the frustration. Just can't get his game going. Raj Tonko. Sumabit ang depensa. Raj Tonko will head to the line for 2.
And this is another facet of Raj Tonko's game na unti-unti na niyang nade-develop. Yung hindi lang settling for that jump shot. It's penetrating, getting deep into the teeth of the defense. Ayan, taking contact and earning 2 free throws.
Raj Tonko, another champion point guard in the juniors division. To you, Coach Hammer, as somebody who's been part of the Beda community, what do you think is the reason as to why there is that long lineage of great point guards na nanggaling sa Red Cubs basketball program? Aside from Coach Ato.
Well, actually, it's about the recruitment and talent development. Nung panahon nila, Coach Ato, Coach Rene Baina was there, Coach Leo Pujante, who is now part of, I think, UST and the Letran program now. It's always about player development. Parang clay ang mga bata. Pag nakuha mo, kaya mong i-mold yan. It's all about the coaching and helping them get better. Then Coach JB Season, the now juniors coach, he is a point guard himself. Played for the Red Cubs, played for the Red Lions. So, malaki-laking experience. At saka yung pag naglalaro ka ng naglalaro, doon ka na-develop talaga.
Oftana, cross-court pass. Libreng-libre sa labas. Tonko. And Oftana getting the rebound. Oftana, dinabas ang bola kay Tonko. Tonko will set it up. Meron pa siyang 7 segundo na natitira sa shot clock. Tonko, tumira sa labas. It hits the rim and Bugarin comes up with the rebound. Bola napunta kay Gonzalez. Gonzalez, hinahanap si Hamadu Lamino, natapik ni Eugene.
Great defense there, playing like a cornerback tong si Toba Eugene.
Eugene spinning baseline. Eugene stretching. That's what he can do.
Showing the elasticity of his movements. Pa-Jolens na tira, pihit pa baseline. Using his length.
Putting another meaning to stretch 5.
Oo. Oh my God. Tingnan mo naman yung katawan nito ni Eugene.
Look at the spin. Look at the spin baseline.
Pihit. Wala, George Gerving pa yung English na yun eh. Ano naman? Ganda nung finger roll na yun ni Toba Eugene. Nakita mo pag tinignan mo yung katawan niya, it's all arms and legs. Ang haba ng appendages nito ni Toba Eugene. And isa pang mahaba ito si Stan Bugarin. Meron ng 8 points and 9 rebounds. Talking about a coming out game.
Yeah. On his way to a double-double performance.
At nasa third quarter pa lang tayo, Anton.
Marami pang pwede mangyari dito. But this has been a struggle for EAC this quarter, Coach Hammer. They've only scored 7 points.
Dalawang field goal lang nga ang nakuha nila dito sa larong to. Kaya 17 puntos na itong kanilang hinahabol. And the first quarter, 14 na puntos. At ito, pwede nilang dagdagan. Pero pagkatapos nun, 18 puntos na lang. Make that 19 points after that first quarter. That's very anemic offense. At hindi na rin binalik dito sa third quarter si Maui Cruz, Anton, ha?
Mocon dribbles between his legs. Linabas ang bola. Eugene. Misfiring of Tana with the board. May oras pa mga bedista. Eugene with the fake. Eugene with the stretch. Mocon with the rebound. Mocon. Bautista with a block on him as Mocon was going up. Meron pang oras ang San Beda dito.
Ito, natignan mo, dive dito si JV Mocon after sumil sa ilalim neto ni Toba.
Tonko with a fadeaway. And that will do it for the third quarter. A huge last 10 minutes for the guys in red.
And they didn't only do it offensively, they clamped down on defense, giving up only 7 points and 2 field goals dito sa EAC Generals.
A 17-point quarter for San Beda University. And Coach Ariel Sison told me that the goal of his team is to have a low-scoring ball game. Lahat ng iyon nagbago sa third quarter. And Eugene stretching and scoring para sa kanyang pupunan, who is now up 49-33. Magbabalik po tayo para sa quarter number 4. This is season 94 of the NCAA.